Hello everyone, this is Beverly. Hope you all are doing well today. I decided to play in my resin, so I decided that I would hit record. I did get started before I decided to hit record. So I am going to be doing my ring holder mold. It is the Lotus ring holder mold, and it holds about, let me see, about maybe 90 to 100 milliliters. I am going to be using Let's Resin's 4-hour fast cure, and I already have my resin mixed up. It is the Let's Resin 4-hour fast cure. It is 4-hour demold, so that is the resin that I'm going to be using. And then also I wanted it purple. And so I am going to be using some chameleon powders that I got off of, I believe I got these from Temu, if I remember correctly. And this is the purple, red, golden option. So that is that. And I already have the 100 mils of my resin already separated into 2 different cups. Just for mixing purposes, because I didn't want it to flash cure. And so I'm going to go ahead. I put 2 scoops of my, 2 of the smaller scoops on this yellow spoon full of my little spoon here. I just put 2 full scoops of the purple holographic powder, mica powder in there. And I'm just going to give it a stir. Hope that everyone is well. I am still dealing with the loss of my little fur baby. I lost him on the 27th of January. He was old. He was 18. He lived a good life. And so very to have had him in my life for 11 years. No, 13 years. I had him 13 of his 18 years. Yeah, 13 years. So, goodness gracious, time flies. Don't even realize it. I got him when he was 5 years old, or the year that he turned 5. So, but yeah, he was my support buddy. And he was with me through everything. He was one of the spoiled Yorkies. He had a stroller and everything. He would be in the malls. He would be everywhere. So, I'm gonna miss him. I already miss him a lot. I am gonna sprinkle in a little bit of my purple holographic glitter. I do want that in there. I try not to put any glitter coloring or anything into my silicone cups. I just don't like cleaning them afterwards. They leave a big mess. So I would rather use a cup that I can throw away to mix and to add glitters into. I think I want to add one more dump of the holographic powder, so I will do that too. And then I will get this poured in, the first batch poured in. Actually, I'm gonna do 2. And the reason I'm adding it is transparent, but I wanted a little more of the holographic color to be in there. So get that added in and stirred. And be sure that you get all of the powder off of your mixing stick, so that way you get it all incorporated and stirred in. Sorry if you can hear my laptop. It is old too, and over here I don't know what it's doing, updating or something. Okay. So yes, I think that's what we'll do there. And then I will add in, once this cures a little bit, I will back it with a deeper purple. I didn't want to brush in the powder. I was being lazy and didn't want to brush it in. So, and before I get started, I'm gonna squishy in this ring holder section. I'm gonna squish it so that I can ensure that resin is all to the bottom. Let me see. I'll take it out of frame just to see if I can see any holes real quick. And then I'll bring it back into the frame. Okay. Just want to make sure that I do have resin all the way incorporated and no bubbles. Okay. This fast cure resin is pretty thick, and I do like that for molds of this type. Okay, so I do want more added in here, so I will add a little bit more of my resin in, because I only want about maybe 20 mils or so in the black. I don't need much. I just want it backed. Well, actually, I'm going to do a deep purple, but I just want a little bit of that. I don't want a whole lot. So, because there's not, let me get in frame as well. Because there's not a lot of resin that I am pouring in, this time I'm not going to do as much of the holographic, just enough to get it colored. So I'll do 2 of the scoops and then put that there so I don't bump it, and then add in a little of my glitter just to keep it consistent with what I already have. And then stir, stir, stir. Actually wipe off first and then stir. This month is also Black History Month, and I do have some ideas that are in my head, and I hope that I am able to get them out into resin. If you would be interested in seeing what I can do with some Black History pieces, be sure to let me know in the comments. I think that would be fun and different, something we haven't seen, at least I haven't, not in resin, so I would like to give that a try. Okay. So now that I got that there, I am going to tap. I do see, like here along this edge, I have a bubble. So I'm gonna squidgy, and get bubbles out if I can before I fill this thing anymore. I just thought about that. It's like I don't want to get this too full and try to squidgy and have it spewing out all over the place. So let me get out as many of the bubbles as we can. Before it cures. it does have glitter in there, but glitter will not disguise a big bubble, you know. It'll disguise a smaller one, but if it's a bigger bubble, you're gonna have a hole, and I don't want any holes. So that's why I want to make sure that I squidgy widgy around all around and get all of those air pockets out of there. Okay. Some of you probably think this purple is my favorite color. Actually, purple is my second favorite color. Dark blue is my favorite color. So, but I do have a purpose for these items. And so I need to get them done. They should have been done actually. So, all right, yeah. So what I have remaining will be just the top portion to fill, and I will back that, like I said, once this cures a little bit in the black. So, or deep, I will do actually a mica purple, because I too have been wanting to see what that would turn out like instead of doing the black. I know a lot of people say holographics work best with the black or the chameleons, and so I want to see what a deeper purple and the deeper blues will do. So I'll be trying my chameleon powders in some of those deeper colors. So I am going to let this cure, and I will be back once I get ready to do the next layer. So see you guys in a sec. Hello everyone, I'm back. I forgot that I needed to do this rose mold as well. If you can see inside there, it's a rose. This is an ice mold. I am gonna fill it. I want it to be a top to another project to match this little heart dish that I did. Let me see. If you guys remember, the last video was this heart dish. So I want the rose to sit on top. So I want to do a color. See if I can do a purple and a gold mixed together. So not sure how that will work. The gold will be the primary color, and I want to see if I can marble in some purple. So I already have my resin mixed up. Again, it's the 4-hour fast cure. Pop some of these bubbles on top here. Whoops. My lighter is getting in my resin. Don't want that. Wipe that off. Okay. So it was just degassing. I had it sitting up for about maybe 3 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here so that I can mix in the mica and the and see what we get with this custom color here. Okay. So we got that poured. Am I in frame? I don't think I'm in frame again. I try to be in frame, you guys. Sorry. I'm never in frame. There we go. Okay, let's see. and then I'll get my hand out of there. So there is my resin. Just make sure we have all of it, because as we all know, resin is not cheap. So you want to get every last bit of it that you can out of that silicone cup. And what I do is I just take and I will wipe it out with a paper towel first to get any wet resin out. And then I will I have a plastic bag underneath me that I set any wet resin or anything that needs to cure first. I set it on that, so that way I'm not throwing anything into a bag that is going to maybe catch fire if it does get too hot. So that is what I do with the paper towel that has the resin on it. And then I usually take and put some of my, if I can find it over here, here we go, some of my 91%, I just put it in a spray bottle, my 91% alcohol, and I will just spray it into my cup, and I leave that to sit while I am finishing up whatever I'm doing, and then I will go and clean it up once I'm done. Okay. I noticed some fuzz on my glove. There we go. Get that off so I'm not transferring it, if it'll come off. These silicone gloves are hard to work with when you are doing things like this. When you have any fuzz on you, it's hard to come off. I had a little spoon. Now I gotta find another one. I don't know what I did with it. Let me get a spoon here, and I will drop the gold mica in. Okay. So I do want it to be opaque. So I'm gonna do maybe one more, and we'll see what it looks like. These are small. I probably should have used the other end, so I did heaping. I did 3 heapings there of that one, and let's see what it looks like, because like I said, I want it to be opaque, so meaning I don't want to be able to see through it. So let's give that a stir. And I'm debating if I should put any glitter into it. And the reason I'm debating on that is because I don't want glitter to get stuck into any of those grooves that I have there. So we'll see. Oh. Get that back in there. That's one thing these silicone gloves too are good for. You can get things put back into your cups and things like that. Get resin put back into your cups pretty easily. I do like them, but like I said before, in another video, they do hold a lot of lint. Like, they will catch onto lint like crazy. So just keep your tape handy and tape them off. Go across them with tape to get off any of the fuzz or whatever, hair or whatever you have. My fur baby used to have lots of hair, so his hair would be everywhere, all over me and all over the clothes and all over everything. So I find little bits of hair everywhere. I did save some of his hair so that I can make a memorial piece once I'm ready. I'm not ready for that just yet. His cremation certificate came in on Monday. Oops. And kind of fell apart again. So not quite ready for doing a memorial piece or anything of that nature. Okay, so I can see that it does still need to be a little bit more in here. I am making sure that I have it all mixed up though. Okay. Yeah. So just a little deeper on the gold, just a little bit, not much more. So I'll probably do one more heaping of that. So do one more heaping of the gold. And then get that mixed in, and then we'll do our purple and see where we are. And like I said, I just want to do a marble type with the purple. Hopefully I can accomplish that. We'll see. Should be fun. Oh man, wasting mica. I don't like wasting mica. But I guess rather mica than the actual resin, so that's okay. And these colors I didn't show to you guys because they are my a part of a set that I got off of Amazon, and they are no longer being carried. They have been discontinued. So I didn't show those to you guys. In the prior video, I did suggest a set, so you can go back and view those. I know they have pretty colors. Sigwand has a pretty set as well that you can get if you're in a need of a mica set. I like these micas though. They are really pretty. I wish that I had bought two. If I had known they were going to discontinue them, I would have. Okay. All right, so that's it for my gold. Sit that there for now. And I do have my heat mat on. Carrying that ring holder, so that way maybe I can get back to that. It is pretty late here. I'm in Florida and we are on Eastern time, but I don't sleep at night, so I usually will do my resin things early in the morning hours. Oh, looks like I wasted some down the side. Okay, it's like, where does this keep coming from? All right, Bev, you can clean up later, girl. Leave that alone. Okay, so let's see if I can get this purple in here. And I'm not gonna you know what? That with that being a mica though, that wouldn't work. I would need to mix it up separately. And I didn't save any. I just thought about that. I needed it to be more of a paste than anything. Darn it. Okay. Well, so that took care of that. What I will do is maybe How about adding in some gold? I'll add in some gold glitter. No, I'll add in some purple. Some of the purple glitter. I have it sitting here. And maybe it will settle. And give me that effect that I want. Of the purple and the gold together. It's actually pretty. I'm going to add a little bit more in there. It's actually a lot of resin. Add a little bit more. I don't want it like full, but I do want it to be seen if I can get it to be seen. So there we go. Throughout all of the mica. All right. And those ice molds are so sticky, guys. So yeah, you see it all over my, you see glitter all over my mold there. And what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna pour in, spray in some 91% isopropyl alcohol to help prevent any bubbles if we can. And I'm gonna pour it from up high and in a stream there, so that way that will help too. I wish I would have thought about that mica though. And then I'm gonna give it a tap, a couple of taps up and down here, so that way it'll help push any bubbles up to the top. And you guys didn't remind me on my ring holder to spray the top with that alcohol, and so I might have bubbles around that purple layer at that top. I didn't even think about it until not too long ago. I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot to spray in there. But we'll see. And look at those bubble guys. You can see the bubbles in that mica. Try to get rid of some of those. Woohoo! There we go. Get it topped off here. I know someone mentioned that my videos are very close. I do have a ring light. I need to get it put together and set up, and hopefully once I get that ring light, that will help the video be out a little bit further, so that way you guys can see better of what I'm doing. So I'm taking that right up to the top, and then I'm just, you know, tapping it like I did before. I don't want to dome this. I do want it flat on the bottom. So once it sinks in, I'll be okay with that. And I might have to file it around the edges, but I'm okay with that. Okay. And we'll spray again with some alcohol. Oops, wrong way. Spray those bubbles. And we got that done. So, curious to see what we'll get out of that. Hopefully no major bubbles. And then I'm going to pour the remainder of this. I have a small little heart that I will pour the remainder of this into. Let me wipe down this area a little bit so that I don't have gold mica all over everything. Get it off my spoon there. And again, I'm just wiping down everything with the 91% alcohol. And I had said if I had anything left over, it would go into that little heart mold. Cute little heart mold. Not sure how much this takes, but we'll get as much in there as I can. So. And I had about 60 milliliters of resin. Guys, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you guys that before. The rose was set to take 50. And I put in probably, I would say 55. No, I put in about 50 because this has to be about maybe 10. What am I thinking about? I'm losing my mind. Don't listen to me, guys. So that ice mold, like I said, if I remember correctly, it came from Amazon. And I will find the links and put on in the description for you. So that way, if you would like the mold, once you see it demolded, you'll be able to grab it if it's still available. I haven't checked lately. I haven't checked much lately. My resin is starting to thicken up. So yeah. All right, guys. So I will get these cured and I will be back. Ring holder. So let me start with the ring holder and getting in some purple and black mica is what I'm gonna do there. And I probably only need about maybe 20, if even 20 milliliters. But what I want to do first is mix up some purple and black mica to go in there. And the reason I'm doing the black is because I do want it opaque. So I want it as dark as possible. So I want to tint my purple a little bit. And I'm just doing a heaping of the black and a heaping of, and 2 of the purple, sorry. Which I think I need 3 of the purple to make it exactly like I want it. Let me do 3 of the purple, just to be on the safe side. will go ahead and give this a stir to incorporate the two. Flying a little bit. And then go ahead and give us a little bit of resin here. Okay. And let me get this stirred up. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Trying not to introduce too many bubbles while also stirring to get the mica mixed in as good as possible. Okay, yeah, a nice deep purple black is what I wanted. So we're just gonna pour that on the top just to coat that off. Wow. I was just right in my measurements there. Pretty darn nifty. Okay. Got that done. So I will start with the easier pieces first, of course, and also extras. This heart, I did end up swirling a little bit of purple in it, in the back of it, if you can see it there, a little purple mica to see what it would do, and it did kind of marble. It did kind of marble, so that's something to know. And that is what it looks like. Just a gold heart with purple glitter. And some of my glitter did settle to the bottom, not all of it, but it's so pretty. Curious to see what my rose looks like. So, and how to demold it. So, see if it's easy or not. Oh, that's pretty easy. I like that mold. Oh, yeah. Look at there, guys. And that purple glitter. Some of that purple glitter did come to the top. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Yay. Okay, and I will have to trim my edges because they are quite sharp. But let me get my jar and let me see what it will look like. Not my jar, my purple dish. So here's the purple dish. I don't know if I'm gonna like that thick of a rose on the top. So, okay, so I had to try it out. I don't care for it as much. Yeah, that's too big. As you can see from the side, it's too tall. So, okay, so I know I won't do that. I just have an extra little rose there. Next, we will do my ring holder. And I did off camera pour in the, no, I did it with you guys. If I remember correctly, I did do it with you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I was going to say I did it off camera, but I did do it on camera. Poured in that top layer. And get it loosened up here. Okay. See that I got it loosened up. These molds are kind of, you can see where my extra is from the holographic, the darker starts. Oh man, I don't know if I like that. Should have made it darker or more holographic. I should have made it. Roll that down. Let's see, can we get it all the way out? Okay. All right. Don't want to bend my holder there. And let's see what we have. Oh, but it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is so pretty. I like that. I do like that a lot. And you won't be able to really tell that bottom. That bottom too much. You can't really tell it. That's so pretty though. I like that. Get my mold turned back in the right way. Okay. And be careful if you have this mold, be careful and make sure that your holder is all the way pushed in. When I first got my mold, my holder was not all the way pushed in. And so had I not paid attention and started pouring, I would have had a mess because it wouldn't have poured all the way down and created a tall holder. So be sure if you have that mold that you have that that piece all the way in. Hello everyone, sorry about the mix up there in getting the last of that video. Thanking you all. I am working on 2 projects at once and I just so happened to miss that part, so I decided to give you guys some pics. Hope you enjoyed watching and thanks so much. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.